Cherif is a survivor. At 27 years old, he carries the weight of experiences that would crush a weaker spirit. He comes from Niger, a landlocked country in West Africa. Niger is known for its vast deserts and the resilience of its people. But life in Niger is a constant struggle against the forces of nature and man-made conflicts. Cherif's childhood was marked by the harsh realities of climate change. Droughts became more frequent and severe, turning fertile land into barren wastelands. The crops failed, and hunger stalked the land. His family, once self-sufficient farmers, found themselves struggling to survive. In 2015, when Cherif was just 20, the situation in Niger reached a breaking point. The relentless cycle of drought and famine had fueled social unrest and violence. Adding to the turmoil was the rise of Boko Haram, a militant group that terrorized the region. Faced with the impossible choice between staying and risking his life or leaving everything behind, Cherif chose the unknown. He embarked on a perilous journey across the Sahara Desert, seeking safety and a chance for a better future. Niger, a country already grappling with extreme poverty, is on the front lines of climate change. The Sahel region, where Niger is located, is warming at a rate 1.5 times faster than the global average. This has had a devastating impact on the country's environment and its people, particularly in rural areas like Cherif's village. Rainfall has become increasingly erratic. Droughts, once a cyclical occurrence, are now more frequent and severe. The lifeblood of Niger's agriculture, the Niger River, is shrinking. The once fertile land is turning into desert, a process known as desertification. For farmers like Cherif's family, the consequences are dire. Crops wither and die in the relentless heat. Livestock, their source of milk and meat, perish from lack of water and pasture. Food becomes scarce, and hunger becomes a constant companion. The scarcity of resources brought about by climate change has ignited social conflicts in Niger. With livelihoods destroyed and hunger a daily reality, tensions rise between communities competing for dwindling water and grazing land. Farmers clash with nomadic herders as they struggle to protect their crops and livestock. Ancient grazing routes, once shared peacefully, become battlegrounds. The social fabric of Niger, woven over generations, begins to fray. The government, already grappling with poverty and underdevelopment, struggles to respond effectively to the growing crisis. Resources are stretched thin, and the reach of the government is limited in remote areas. The lack of opportunities and the desperation for survival create a fertile ground for extremism to take root. Section 4. Darkness descends. Boko Haram's reign of terror. Adding to the complex web of challenges facing Niger is the rise of Boko Haram. This extremist group, notorious for its brutality, exploits the desperation and instability caused by climate change and poverty to recruit new members. Boko Haram's reign of terror has brought fear and violence to Niger. They attack villages, killing and kidnapping innocent people. They disrupt trade routes, further crippling the already fragile economy. Their presence adds another layer of complexity to an already dire situation. The government's fight against Boko Haram, while necessary, often diverts resources away from addressing the root causes of the crisis: climate change and poverty. It's a vicious cycle that traps communities in a web of despair. Section 5. Seeds of Hope, Resilience, and the Fight for a Future. Despite the immense challenges they face, the people of Niger are not giving up. They are drawing on their deep well of resilience and their tradition of community support to adapt and survive. Local leaders, often women, are leading the way in implementing innovative solutions. They are promoting drought-resistant crops, introducing water conservation techniques, and empowering communities to take charge of their own destinies. Organizations like the one I volunteer with are working tirelessly to provide humanitarian aid, education, and vocational training. They are empowering refugees and displaced people, helping them rebuild their lives and contribute to their communities. The story of Cherif, though marked by loss and hardship, is ultimately one of hope. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of collective action. It's a call to action for the global community to stand in solidarity with Niger and other vulnerable nations facing the existential threat of climate change.